blind people problems. Hi, everyone.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to
Hey,
my
guys.
lovely section of 10K in a Day Challenge. I'm joined by some lovely people. I'll let them introduce themselves before I begin.
Does that mean I go first?
Yep.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Wow.
Hi, everybody.
Choice.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cachet. I write short stories, poetry, and the occasional blog post. I've calmed down since the Naked Firefly stream. I've had more coffee and whatnot, so I might not be too sing-songy. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I also may or may have not participated in the herbal medicine during the break. So we'll just see what happens. We just don't know what's going to come out of my mouth now. I don't know what to tell you.
Hashtag no filter.
Exactly.
It's
Hey,
all you.
everyone. I'm Nicole, the Blind Maid on YouTube. I write dark poetry, fantasy, and paranormal. And I also write on the blog Enchanting Tales. And a lot of times you'll see me on the Divide by Sights channel.
Hey, that's me. And I'm Lauren. I write poetry, fantasy, and paranormal romance. Right now, Nicole and I just finished a book. Whee! It's called Hunted, The Immortal Kiss. And then right now it's being edited and in the hands of the lovely beta readers. And then so we're like, oh, we finished one book. Let's start another one.
That has a fun story behind that.
That first of all, can I just say that Titan is making way too much noise? But outside of that, the fact that you guys finished the book and are ready to go into the next one, like that is the type of like tenacity I want to have. Like I don't want to like finish a book and then just sit around not doing nothing. Like y'all are inspiration. Y'all are inspiration. So right, but like there's like change, there's like growth, there's like, oh no, let's get into the next book. Like, yeah, keep your readers good with more books. You don't want to wait for like 6 years for a second book. Yeah, come on now.
Well, here's the funny thing. So the one we're on now, Fire and Venom, was the actually first novel I wrote, and now being like, what, 20K? That's it?
Like 100,000.
Yeah.
Like 10 books in one.
So I'm really glad I like held on to it. It's like now I'm rewriting and turning into a series.
And I get to help you. Woohoo!
I'm excited for this. I'm excited for those of you guys that don't know. I get to be one of the lovely beta readers, and I'm excited to do a bunch of reading in August. Like I got so many books to read in August. I'm like ready for it.
I think it's funny every time I hunt it out. I'm like, just an FYI, it's a bit long, but to be fair, there's a bunch of characters in it. I'm excited for people to read it.
And I got my book from Naked Firefly, so I'm gonna start reading that. I would say to read that book too.
Oh, The Healer's Love. I'm just gonna say I love the cover that she did for that book. I think that's what drew me, because when I go to a bookstore, that's like the first thing that will draw my eye is the cover, and then I'll read the back of the book. And the fact that it's romance threw me off a little bit, but I'm excited to learn more about the culture behind it.
No, so like that's the thing. So I am not a romance person, and like I don't, because I've never been a chick flick type of girl. I've never been a rom-com kind of girl. Like I've always been like thrillers, action, mystery. That's been my thing. And so honestly, the reason I read it is because I love the Naked Firefly. I support her, and she, was like, hey, would you, read this for me? Sure, I'll read it. Y'all fell in love with the book and the characters. Like, found myself like really invested. Like, girl, why you acting like this? Boy, get your stuff together. Mama, why can't you see that this don't make no sense? Like, I had whole feelings and was going through so many emotions. And for me, that's the mark of a good writer. For somebody who can get you out of a genre that you don't even like and get you invested in the story and invested in the characters, and like staying up late ready. I couldn't flip the pages. I didn't have the book, so I was reading it on screen. And y'all, I didn't have glasses at the time either when I was reading it. So that was a labor of love. That was a labor of love that turned into a like, okay, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? Like, yeah, it was a whole thing. And so for me, like, so even like reading you guys' book, I'm excited because I've never read paranormal books. Like I haven't really like dabbled in that. And so it's like, ooh, I get to go into this genre that I haven't got a lot of experience in, and I don't really know how I feel about it, and I get to support people that I care about. Like it's a good feeling for me. So
yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not a fan of romance novels. Like I only like being forced to watch the romance movies with my family, so but the way I'm talking about it's like this seems really intriguing. I should give it a try.
Oh, Grayson says about you first. I was like, oh wait, the comments. I forgot about you. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Sid is here. Hello. Of course, he had to stop by. I think he's taking a nap. Naps are important. Shannon. I've never seen that name before. Welcome.
hey, Miss Shannon. Miss Shannon writes cozy mysteries.
And see,
She writes
that's
cozy
the
mysteries.
thing I saw about my Barbara book that's a mystery. I'm not a mystery person. But I'll give it a try.
Right? The cover got me. Like, I thought the cover was gorgeous. And I was like, ooh, I'm intrigued. This girl pretty. What's going on in this book? And what does she got to do with Final Harvest? Like, I think of fall and farms. And when I see her, I see like a city girl. I'm interested to see where this is going. I think good covers do that. Like, good covers get you interested in something that you wouldn't normally be interested in.
Like I feel like the cover has to be good to draw your eye, but then the back has to be written well enough that this makes you want to open the book.
Oh, I've seen books where like the cover is really pretty, and then you could turn it over, and it's like a quote, and then that's it. It's like, just don't tell me anything. Like the whole back cover is quotes. So it's like, that's cool and all, but
I know somebody on this screen who's really good at book blurbs. I know somebody on this screen who's really good at book blurbs. I just thought I'd mention that real quick. Just thought I'd say that, you know, somebody can write good book blurbs.
Nicole, do you want to do your spiel of what you want to start doing in August?
Oh snap! She's turning red. Ding ding ding.
I know you guys are on the bus.
No. We're supporting you. We're not turning you on our bus. I'll do it for you if you want. I just
No, I can do it. So yeah, as you mentioned, I will start writing book blurbs. Not sure like how much the price would be, but all I need would be your outline. I'd be able to send you guys something.
Yeah, because I wrote a blurb for the book, and Nick's like, I'm gonna edit this, and then made it 100 times better. It wasn't bad. It was just kind of
it wasn't bad. It was just vague. That's all.
Because it's hard writing a blurb because you're like, all right, here's everything I want to say on the back of the book, and you just gave your whole book away.
Yeah, you do have that trouble.
I have the trouble when I do book reviews.
I know you do.
The whole book was full of fake horn. You're welcome. Ooh, Eve is getting lunch, and we'll probably make me late, but I'm here hitting that like button. Aww.
Eva is one of those ones that's always supporting. She's always in the chats.
Charlie's here. Hello. Is that Darth Vader avatar? I look like Darth Vader. Am I wrong?
No, I think it's a girl with a bun and 2 chopsticks in the back. I think that's what it is.
No, because the silhouette of it kind of makes you think of like the mask that Darth Vader wears.
That's fair. You really guessing people's avatars?
Yes. It's cool. Cachet pulling double duty. Another new person I've never seen before.
Who's that?
Oh, Monry. Hello. My avatar's pretty too. Oh, I've seen her, and she's okay. It's just new here. Carry on.
No, you said you've seen her before. Where you seen her at?
And Shay's stream. Do you guys want to say what you guys are going to be working on when we get into the first writing sprint?
Sure. So I'll be working on the outline for book 2 of Moral's Kiss.
Dang. And you go to Laura and say, here you go, right away.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
You know, us discovery writers need somewhere to go, or they're going to go in 100 different directions.
Sure.
Right, and the discovery writer in me decided that I'm adding a point of view to this story, so that's what I'll be working on, the second point of view of the Dorian and the woman in red.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, I guess I can say what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to try and go back to finishing the short story. I can do it.
Yeah, you need to finish that.
I don't want to write it. But I'm going to do it. I didn't think we could finish Hunted, and I did, so. Nicole! Another Nicole!
Hi, Nicole!
Camp NaNo is Hunted for me, but as long as my writing family is writing, I'm writing. I mean, you could just do what we did, just start a new project. There's nothing wrong with it. Naked Firefly here. I'm here trying to cool down, but I'm here. Well, thank you for joining us. Do you think StreamYard is ever going to make these comics accessible? They're so hard to see.
I hate that for you guys.
Yeah, that's why when I do videos, I have to learn comments and like, there's no way I can see this.
In case you want me to click on one I already clicked on. No. I'm trying. Cause like, I want to click on one, but then it hides the whole thing because I can't read it. Shelby writes, hello.
Sorry, y'all. I kept going off screen. My brother kept calling me.
Jordan's here. He's another blind YouTuber. I hope I'm not late to this party, you guys. No, we just started.
Not late at all.
Nope.
And Jordan was in the comments talking about reading in Braille. And I was like, oh my gosh, if I could get my books translated in Braille, like, do you know how amazing that would make me feel? Like, to be able to know that my books were accessible to everybody, like, that would be so dope.
Yeah, I think that's something that people don't consider. There are like technologies on the computer. Basically, you take your entire Word document and you put it in that software. Slow down, and then it converts it. So then you feed the printer with Braille paper, and it prints it out in Braille.
Yeah, then the other part is how many people know how to read Braille, because it's not that large community in the blind community that knows how to read it.
Because it's hard.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I think I know just the alphabet and that's it.
See, and that's not something that you know if you're not a part of that community or you don't talk to people in that community. I just assumed it was like, you know, like sign language. It was something that everybody did. But then meeting Kat, I realized not all deaf people do use sign language. Like, that's something that, you know, they taught me. And then now to know that not all blind people can read Braille, like that.
Right.
That's good stuff to know. Thank y'all. Thank you.
Sorry to lie.
I was just going to say, it's interesting that you said sign language. There's a parallel. Because you know how sign language, like, you can learn the alphabet one letter at a time. And then you can learn, like grouping of signs to simulate like an entire word instead of just one letter at a time. Hold on. Braille is the same way.
Right, but at the same time, it's only offered at school, so if you can't go to special schools or have someone come to you, teach you one-on-one, you don't really get the opportunity to learn it.
The Naked Firefly said, "What is the name of the program that you guys were talking about that you can put your Word document in and it'll change it to Braille?"
I will look it up when we get into the first sprint because like 10 years ago.
Yeah, don't really know about that because when we went to summer camp at the Middle School for the Blind, they had the program.
I just remember it being like special paper that you had to buy for it for the because how Braille is read, it's like 6 dots raised onto the paper. If you don't put the right paper into the printer, the dots won't be raised enough, and then you still can't read it. Because that's the problem I have. Like I don't have enough rigidity in my fingers to pick up the dots.
Yeah,
y'all are like teaching me so much, like in this little bit. Like I'd never thought about that. Like,
right.
what
And
happens if you can't like feel the differences? Like, what happens then?
Right. Well, see, that's why it's different. With me, I was born without bridges in my fingers, so I can read Braille easily, but I don't know how to read it.
Yeah, apparently when I went to BISM, that's the Blind Industry Services of Maryland, they actually developed technology for people that have diabetes and they can't read Braille. And I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a box with like these pegs in it that would stand out. So you could make the peg kind of like the dots on the paper to help you like learn. Oh god, I think like one single dot is A.
Yes, one is A, and how it is, it's 1, 2, 3 horizontal, and on the left, on the right is 4, 5, 6.
I'm in awe right now. It just don't mind my jaw dropping moments. I'm just learning.
No, you're fine. Naked Firefly says she's gonna start the next one tomorrow.
Yes, we need more on the island of Ibala. We need more on that island. I want to know more about it.
I'm curious to read it to see why y'all want this character to be killed.
Oh, you'll find out real soon. Hashtag kill Mason King.
Yeah, that's one kind of side to read, so I do part in that little project.
Oh, you want to do the challenge? You would. Nicole is working on multiple projects. This is why I told a Naked Firefly I will be going for a month after my first release. I mean, you definitely have to like be able to take breaks and take care of yourself, because if you get stuck in a rut, then I don't know, like you take too much time away from writing because you're like, all right, it's almost like burnout. Like I wrote too much, I don't want to write anymore. Or you feel like you don't have any idea. Okay, I've been talking. Oh, go ahead.
No, hey, it's not round paper, right? It's when you don't.
I was talking for a while. Let's say we do a sprint.
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna figure out how to do it. I didn't even have the timer up, so y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, American Life Business, they said only between 20 and 30% of people that are blind or low vision actually know how to read Braille.
Wow, that's such a low number.
That is super low. Like, and being a part of the sighted community, you would think that would be a larger number. Like, you would never think that it would be that low. That's
my jaw dropped when I heard that. But then at the same time, it makes sense. They said a lot of times people like would rather use like computers or other type of technology to read instead of learning Braille to how hard it is.
Yeah,
See, so I want to say I was like 22 when I first found out about screen readers. And like that was how, blind people navigated on websites or reading things like that. And I
right.
remember just being enthralled with that idea. So yeah, I remember learning about that, but I never put two and two together with the braille part of it.
I was gonna ask, do you guys want a 15-minute or 20-minute?
Your
20
call.
minutes, let's get these words.
Okay. I have too many tabs open. Oh, share screen. Yes, I'm talking to myself.
No
It's
worries.
okay, you got this. You got this.
But yeah, I remember when I went to summer camps when I started learning Braille, and it was easier to learn music in Braille than after it was reading Braille. Because music, like you already know still, so it's not that hard to learn.
I feel so simple, but I never even thought about music being in braille.
Oh
Like
yeah.
until you said it, just they that makes total sense. Yeah, I just feel so simple right now for not
I
considering
mean,
these things.
even math is like a whole different system, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't even think about math and Braille. That's just too complex.
It's funny how I'm the one that brought it up, and I hate math.
All right, let's sprint.
Did I
Yep.
do it? Yes.
Yeah, you started it.
Diller.
We did that.
And Cachet would say, all right, how did everybody do? I got like 50 words, and then I got sucked into the chat.
Nice. I have my outline done.
So, can we just talk about this thing Alexa shared?
Yes, let's talk about it and not how I ended up getting food that sprint and not writing a dang word. But I'd rather talk about what Alexis is doing.
Hey, that's fine. You gotta take care of yourself.
True.
I totally forgot that I made a coffee, and I have it sitting next to me.
What?
Yeah.
You're not drinking coffee? That's a first.
And thank you, Nicole, for putting in the chat of what it was called for the how to convert print into Braille, which is cool.
No problem. I had to look it up though.
Where was the comment?
You're saying about Lexus?
Yeah, she wants to do like a blog/writing series about. Or I'm looking for the comment. What it actually was. I saw I had to do something with zombies, so I thought that was cool. That's why she changed her name.
Well, based on your name, probably zombie apocalypse somewhere.
Yes, thank you. But I think she was stuck on like how to start it, so she could either do like a teaser video, or just like explain like what she wants to do with the series.
Or she could do a introductory video for characters.
God damn, 780 words. And
Nicole is kicking A and taking names today. She ain't playing with nobody.
And subset alarm producer. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good day when I get 200-300 words during a sprint.
Hey, as long as you're writing, that's all that matters.
Yeah, cause I'm not gonna lie, like the first like 2-3 minutes, I was writing words and like, this sounds like garbage. Delete, rewrite it, delete. So the fact that I got 50 words is an accomplishment.
True.
Because I started off the story thinking like I wanted to take place in North Carolina, and then I made it too complicated. So like, screw it, I'm just gonna make up my own town based off of like what I remember from being there.
Your first mistake was going with the scientific route, okay? That's not you. Oh, you took it out?
Yes.
Okay.
What's science?
Yeah, that's not really your forte. No offense.
Alvin Foster writes, Ola Cache.
Hey, Alvin. I also like your avatar. It's too cute.
What do you think that is?
It looks like a bald-headed man with square blue, fiery eyes, and a mustache and a beard that's like more salt than pepper, and I'm just here for it.
Yeah, like a it made me think of this caricature that people draw of you. I don't know, is it? Maybe I should start.
Zoe, Words of the Web did it. Oh, I like Zoe. She's so sweet.
Agreed. She's a nice person.
Oh yeah, Nicole's definitely gonna hit 10K. I mean, she's gonna be her words in a sprint, like.
There's no question that.
And I'm done eating now, so you guys can see my face. Ha ha ha.
Yay! What were you eating?
I made me an egg sandwich.
Oh, we had brunch.
That's what y'all had too? What?
Yeah.
Twins. What, triplets? Because y'all already twins, technically.
Well, we said at the same time, so.
Triplets.
What were you saying, Lauren?
I had twin power activated. She had triplets, so I'll
Well,
take
yeah,
it.
you have J.
Yeah, progress is progress. But then again, I'd write like 5 words and be like, look, I did it! I wrote something. I'm gonna comment stop for a second. No, I felt like I failed. I'd be like, I'm ignoring all these comments. No.
Dude, everyone knows StreamYard is not accessible, so don't sweat it.
Well, they need to get their act together.
For those of you guys who don't know, StreamYard is very inaccessible for Lauren and Nikki. So I'm kind of like jumping in and helping out where I can. So we do see you guys' word counts. So I do want to like shout them out. 203 for Melanin Madre, 172 for Shelby Wrights, 121 for Leo, 430 for Alvin, and 780 for Nicole. Thank y'all so much for putting those in the comments. We do see y'all. We don't want y'all to feel like y'all not being seen. But y'all are kicking tail today. Kicking tail. Keep it coming.
Right.
Cool. Yeah, you should definitely hit that goal because 10K is.
You should, for sure.
It's
10K
not
is a
the
lot,
art.
but
Alexis says, I don't know how to make a teaser video or intro video. You should probably talk to Grayson Wild because he makes these dope little teasers for things. You should check it out.
Agreed.
The worst thing about his teasers is they're teasers, so they're like super short and they're like a few seconds, and you're like, oh, I want to watch more, but there's no more to watch.
yeah, he kind of felt bad. I point out like, if you're just gonna have audio on the screen, maybe have like captions or subtitles underneath it. I don't think he thought about that.
Well, it's not that Pina is that most people make videos they don't take consideration how accessible is it for everyone that's watching that.
Kind of like, this is dope, but I don't know what I'm watching.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best to caption my videos from now on so that I can make them like accessible to those in the deaf and hard of hearing community. It does mean that means there's a lot more work that I'll have to do and things like that, but to me, I think that once you know better, you do better, right? So like once you know that you are reaching people in that community, you kind of like adjust a little bit. So I think it's just something that comes with time. Because again, I'm like 7 months into this thing, about to go into month 8, and I've never captioned any of my videos because I didn't think about it.
Yeah, we needed to lower.
Well, no, I'm already doing it. So there's an option in the YouTube Studio that you can turn captions on, but then you have to go back and look at it because if you have like an accent or if you like have a speech problem, they're gonna mess up some words.
No, I meant for like when we post our videos on our channels too. Do you have in mind?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just saying.
Crack that whip. But Nick, you want to know what was really bad? So I was trying to work on this short story during the sprint, right?
Right.
And I didn't like what I was writing, so guess what I wanted to do?
Word on the story.
No!
So that's where that vibe came from. Okay.
I will not confirm nor deny your comment.
I have taught you well. Don't confirm nor deny at all.
Started adding audio to my blog post to make it more accessible. That's awesome. But I think I should bring up a good point that, you know, a lot of times you just do the content we want to do that we have in our head, and we don't think about the other communities because either, you know, you just don't have that knowledge, or you're just so used to not considering it. Like, I probably wouldn't have thought to like add captioning to my videos until I was watching Dean Nimmin. He does like how to create content on your phone, and he was saying like even for people that don't have English as their primary language, captioning help because then they could just read it, and then like, you know, maybe if they can't understand what the person's saying, they can at least read it. Because for some people, it's easier to read the language than to speak it. That's the other awesome thing about YouTube, that brings together people from different cultures.
No, for sure. Like one, I never would have realized that there were anybody in the blind or visually impaired community watching my stuff if you guys hadn't reached out to me. I never would have done that had I not met Catalea. I wouldn't have thought about that. And then like meeting the international people, like Nicole and Charlotte and Emily, like that's made me want to change when I stream so that I'm more accessible to people in international places. So it's like once your eyes are kind of open to where you reach, because again, you think your reach is so small because you think like it's just people who are like me, and then you realize it's a lot more people that are giving you attention that are attracted to what you're doing, and so you want to make it more accessible to everybody.
But on the bright side is that we're taking strides to become accessible. I know there's some people where it's like, oh, it's too much work. They should, be able to do it regardless if they can see it or not. Which I don't think is fair. I think that you should have an open mind and, reach out to them if you can by helping them.
True. I mean, some people have that mindset that when Native come to U.S., it's like, oh, they should learn our language. It's like, it's not that easy. I am a native speaking English person, and I don't even know
English is hard.
Yeah.
English is hard. We got to go through 12 years of school for it and still do 2 courses in college, at least. Like, English is not easy.
No.
I mean, let's just say, like, learning another language is hard on its own.
Right, and also learning the culture and traditions is not easy either.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to try and learn French. And I was like, nope, fail. This is hard. How do people come to the U.S. and try to learn English? I don't respect.
Well, yeah, I think Spanish is a little bit easier than French. It's like, I took a course in that for college, and it's a lot easier to, like, learn
Honestly,
French.
Spanish
It's, like,
is
more
lot easier than most languages because it's very like there are rules. There are very few things that don't like follow those rules. Like, in America we got rules, but none of our rules do we follow. Like I before E, except after C, or when something like A is in neighbor away, except when you write science and conscience and so many other things. Like, no, we don't follow those rules. And Spanish is pretty strict about their rules, so it's made it like very easy to like know stuff.
I laugh when she Melanie wrote, "Teach me your ways." Like, I think we're all thinking that, Shay. Is your channel just blew up out of nowhere?
Oh, I was telling her to teach me her ways about her blog thing, but no, honestly, y'all, if y'all want to know, like, all I do is be me. Like, legit, all I do is be me, and I support everybody that I can who's doing things that I feel like I can get behind. Because I want to be very clear, I don't support everybody, because everybody don't have stuff I can get behind. Like, there are some people that some of the stuff they do, let me just distance myself from that. But when I see that you are like going out there and doing your goals and hitting your goals, and you are encouraging other people in the community, I want to support you. And I feel like people seeing how genuine I am in that has been one of the best things that has happened. So if you're looking to grow your channel, the best thing I can say is to be you. Don't try to be what you think people want to see. Don't try to like, oh, I got a platform, I can't talk about this, I can't talk about that because I might alienate some people. Nah, be you. Because when you're you, people are attracted to that. That's the best thing I can say.
Plus, I think when people try to put on a front, like, oh, I have to be this exuberant, energetic person, and you really are not like that, that's not a bad thing. But if you're pretending to be that way, however many videos you post a week, you're going to burn out. And then
acting is hard. Acting and pretending is not an easy thing. Like, when you're acting like something that you're not, like, we can see that. We can tell, because by week 3, you no longer acting like you were week 1 and week 2. Like, we see that. So just be you.
I know it's easier to be your genuine self than try to put on a false persona.
Well, that's what I want to point out. Like, what if you're not like enthusiastic and like bubbly and like an extrovert? Like, that's not a bad thing. Not everyone's like that.
And I follow plenty of people who are not bubbly and energetic, but their content is good. The way that they show their story is good. I like the way that they present, what they want to present in their videos. So I don't think, like, even me, that's part of the reason why I started the transparency part, so that you guys can see, like, I don't laugh and joke all the time. Like, sometimes I do look like I'm ready to cry and break down because it's legit how I feel in the moment, because
Right.
we can't always be laughy and jokey and ha 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 ha. That's not real life.
Right, and then when you try to put that off as your persona, and you need a moment where you need to break down and cry, then you feel guilty, like, this isn't how I'm presenting myself. Am I wrong? Because I really like the transparency comment that you had at the end of your most recent blog, when you were saying, like, I shouldn't beat myself up over not reaching all these goals for the month. You need to reflect and say, okay, well, at least I made it this far. Don't give up, keep going, and then that's not failure. Because so many people, especially for Camp NaNo, are like, oh, like, okay, hey, my goal was to write 5K for this book, and maybe I only wrote like 1,000, I failed. But it's like, 1,000 words is more than what you had when you started.
Exactly. And honestly, for me, you only fail when you quit. Like, because you're still making progress. Once you quit, you stop making progress. So,
Yeah, because my goal for the month of July, because I wasn't really doing camp, was to try and finish this short story. And then somehow out of nowhere, like, we finished the novel. And I was like, oh, well, technically I didn't fail. I still got...
first of all, you completely surpassed that goal.
Yeah.
Like, you smashed that goal in half. Like, you were like the Hulk and was like, like, that goal is demolished now. Like, I want to finish a short story. Haha, I finished a novel. And not a short novel at that. Like, y'all novel got some words. Like, it's not no little bitty novel. It's not your grandma's novel. It's like long as all get out. Like, it's some words.
Who played this video?
What?
Oh, that's me. My bad.
Because you had it on autoplay, so it was playing the next video after the timer. Hey, that's funny. Nicole has something interesting to say. She said, I tried to be other author tubers because I wasn't having that much views, but I stopped because I'm lying, not just to my audience, but to myself. I think that is important. Like, you can be dishonest with people all you want, but you really can't lie to yourself. And that's gonna be a thing that shows through. And one, let me just say, Nicole, I'm so glad that you are you, because can't nobody be Nicole like you. Like, can't nobody be Mama Martian like you. You are the number one Mama Martian. I love it. I love your channel. I love your sweet, sincere spirit. Like, nobody else can mimic that. That's something only you have. You know what I mean? Like, you're very, very supportive. You are very interested in bringing community together. Like, you connected me with another Black female author that I had no idea existed, but you're helping me connect with other people because that's the type of person you are. Don't be nobody else but you, boo-boo, because you're doing a good job.
I understand. It's like, you can lie to people, but if you're not happy with how you're treating yourself, don't do it, because you're just hurting yourself in the end.
And so while we're talking about views, if you're not subscribed to Nicole, Lauren, or Nikki's channel, you should probably go hit that subscribe button and then double tap that notification bell. Make sure you hit that notification, notify me of all notifications, whatever it says. Click that thing so you get all the notifications. Because YouTube be hating.
You're not wrong.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
I had something to say, and then it flooded away. I went, bye.
Yeah, like, you should check out Michelle's channel. By the way, it was pretty cool.
What's that?
Michelle's channel, I started watching this morning. It was pretty cool.
And that's what I mean, like, support. So that's what we do here. We support each other. because supporting others doesn't cost anything. So many times like people are like, I don't want to like buy this person's book, I don't have the money, but it's like, you can support them in other ways. You can, share the book on social media.
Or,
Or write a review. Can we do that? Hashtag write a review. Like, y'all, reviews are king for authors. Like, that's like credit on a house type stuff. Like, it's really good. They need that. So hashtag write a review.
But I was thinking, like, if it's a book that you don't really want, like, it's a book that you think you're not going to read, then the next best thing you could do is, push the book out there, and maybe somebody else can see it and want to read it.
Right, messing a blog or on your social media, just get it out there for them.
But then also too, like, sometimes people are leaving and they're like, I don't want to leave a review. But then how will you know that you like the book?
I feel like you're speaking from personal experience there.
No. No, who's next in the schedule? It's Grayson, right?
Yep, Grayson's next. I just put the playlist in the comments.
Thank you.
So it looks like Melanin Madre and Nicole are both going to lay down. So thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you being here.
Like I said, gotta get that self-care if you need a nap.
Yep.
Naps are the best.
And don't red hydrate, guys.
As I take out my handy dandy water jug.
Yeah, I feel like that's what you drink more water than I do. Oh, apparently a package came for us, but I didn't order anything else. So I have no idea what it is. I swear, I didn't buy anything off of Amazon. I swear. I may have a problem.
That's what you say. Alvin says, I love it when Cache does her midnight DJ on smooth jazz radio voice. You mean like this, Alvin?
Yeah.
Do you mean this voice I'm talking in right now? We've been on this stream for 1 hour and 4 minutes, and I think we need to get some more words in. Who's ready for another sprint? Ooh, is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? Is that somebody's book that we know?
Oh, no, I already bought the book.
I thought, okay, never mind.
No, it's nothing fun. They sent my dad some medicine.
Oh, okay. I was like, dang, is that the book? Is that the book?
2 miles in the hot sun. What book were you referring to?
Sid's book.
Oh. No, he emailed it to me and Nikki. I don't know if you heard to read it. Which I need to do.
And that.
Okay. Well, I don't know why I X'd out of the thing. That's dumb. I think I was just trying to get it to stop playing. I was like, exit?
Shannon, that is a good question. I wonder, like, I've thought that, like, do people just go through and do that? Or is that a computer, or what is it?
What's structure?
That definitely intrigues me.
Go through Amazon and drop 1-star review with no actual write-up, especially for someone getting all 5 stars. It's like I'm like spam.
Right. Like, because that doesn't make sense, and I don't think you should allow reviews with no actual words. Like, I don't think for books per se, especially if it's not a verified purchase, like, I don't think you should be allowed to just review. That's just my personal opinion. Like, 1 star, but no reason why you're giving it a 1 star.
Yeah,
right,
like,
and you're wondering if it's a real person or not.
If you didn't like the book, be honest and say why.
Right, otherwise, how's the author supposed to improve if they write another book for the same series? Or improve in itself? Oh, God.
Remember that positivity today only.
Yeah.
Positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. I said positive vibes only. Positive vibes
No,
only.
another
I
song
said
to get
positive
fucked
vibes
at.
only. Well, if you start another sprint, I can stop singing. Dang it.
What
Oh,
about
I said some of the years sometimes sucks. That's all I'm saying.
No, I heard it too.
Say that again.
Saying having 7 years sucks. That means you hear everything that goes on. You don't want to hear
Oh,
it.
my bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's
Alright.
it's
Share
life. Nothing to do
screen.
about it. I maybe see a sprint lar.
Yep, I'm working on it. Oh my god, streamers is so inaccessible. Sure.
We are patient. It is fine. We are patient.
Yeah. We did
We
that's
got a
not
whole day.
now.
We got a whole day of sprints.
Sure. Start. Oh, it is starting. Wait. Start. I did it!
Yay!
Let's go. Lauren, just so that you know, the timer isn't on the screen anymore. Yay.
I was trying to make it full screen and somehow I got out of it. So.
Yeah, I tried to tell you that, but I didn't realize you'd need me.
Yeah. I think because I have the screen so big that if I try to make it full screen, it won't share it.
Then don't do it then.
I didn't.
But
Here.
oh yeah. Yes. Okay.
Oh snap, we had someone else join us.
Woo woo.
right. How did everybody do? I didn't get very many words in. I got sucked into an Instagram rabbit hole.
I only got 97 words, but it's because I'm trying to do a present tense point of view, and I realized I was using past tense verbs, so I went back and fixed it because I want Katura's point of view to be more active in the way that it's telling the story, and I also want it from a first person point of view. But I do have a good start, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm already ready for the next sprint, so I can get back into what I was writing because I'm super excited for it. So yeah.
Sid, do you want to do your intro, and then we're going to talk about the comment that's on the screen.
Sure. Hello, everybody. My name is Sid Tapak, aka Sid the Kid. I just want to let you guys know you should listen to your older siblings when they tell you to go to bed.
Aww.
I did not do that. So yeah, but today later on I'll be able to get some more words in, but I'm just waking up, feeling refreshed. I feel amazing. Bunch of water. So yeah, that's all that I have.
Nice. Because yeah, somebody had left a comment thinking that somebody was coming for them, and I just want to give shout out to Shay for writing this because I think a lot of times we get in our own head and we think that our writing is terrible when it's really amazing, and it just takes somebody outside of yourself to come and say like, no, positivity vibes only.
Lar, can you stop muting me? I don't see it, babe.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
As I was saying, for me, I was in research since I was trying to write an art poem for my poetry book.
Ooh, which one?
Yeah. That's why I was doing research.
Tease. Comments are coming in fast.
I'm sorry, I mean Shay. What were you saying?
She has an idea. She's getting her thoughts out really quickly because she's about to get it.
Yeah.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I was responding to a comment. What was I about to say? No, so about Shannon's comment, and what someone was saying, I was gonna say, like, I had a very similar thought because I went through and out of nowhere, somebody just one individual went through and just decided to dislike a whole bunch of videos, right? And at first I was like, who would do this? Why would you like this? There's nothing what are you doing? And here's my thing. If you're gonna dislike it, tell me why you dislike it. Like what about the content did you not agree with? What made you feel some type of way? Because I mean that's kind of how I am. And I had to remind myself that one, it's engagement. And then two, I'd also remember what someone else thinks of what I do isn't necessarily a reflection on me. That's not a reflection of the hard work that I put in. And so that's why I wanted to make sure I said that to Miss Shannon. Like, Miss Shannon, when you look up your name on Amazon, it's book on book on book on book. Like, let's just talk about how many people cannot say that. Like, there are so many people in the AuthorTube community who cannot say that. I can't say that. I haven't published a book yet. Like, I'm not on that level. So I'm just on that train of don't let nobody knock you off your horse. Yeah, somebody might have gave you a 1-star review, but honey, you doing it. Like, you are doing what so many of us on this screen are trying to do, are working to do. And so, yeah, no, like Lauren said, positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. We said positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. Yeah.
Now, because I mean, especially dealing with someone that has depression, a lot of times you get sucked into that. It's like, why did you dislike it? What did I do wrong? What did I not like? Instead, you think maybe they meant to hit the like button and hit the dislike button by accident.
But at the same time, you can't help if people have different views and opinions, different likes. I mean, at the same time, it's like if they dislike your video, then Maybe it's just aren't for them.
True.
Alvin over here kicking A and taking names. 3,341 for the day. I need to get on y'all level. I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up for real, for real.
I mean, you wrote 100 words during that last sprint. That's progress.
See? Reminding me. Progress. Thank you. Come through.
Yeah, Naked Firefly relaxing with a movie. What you watching? That's a movie with children, so it's probably a kid's movie. Nothing wrong with that. I will watch a Disney movie any day of the week.
True.
They make me happy.
Well, it's not a sequel, right? Yeah, that's why Lauren likes my writing poetry. It's like, oh, hey, watch the movie, that's sissy with it.
Nick, it's called research. Okay? That's what we're doing when we watch this movie. We do research, and if some chance a poem comes out of it, then I win.
Wait, is it the movie or the TV series? Because if it's the movie, please turn that off right now and go watch the TV show. Like, please do not poison my nieces and nephew with that awful, awful movie. As someone who loves the books, please go watch the TV series.
What movie?
Okay.
A series of unfortunate events.
No. Do not watch the movie. Don't do it.
So I have not finished season 1.
Yeah, TV show. Okay. Phew.
Go finish it. Go. Ooh, you should do that on the Refresh Me challenge.
I got upset because I felt like it kept happening. We'll talk afterwards.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows because it's a kid series. So yeah, it's a kid series. It's been out for a long time. So I'm pretty sure know the story.
It's just like every episode is the same thing. The new guardian, something happens, they keep moving on. Just like have them stick with one person for a little while longer. So then I forget where I left off. I just stopped it.
How the books written too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You read the book, didn't you?
Like, you have to ask that question.
Can anyone else not hear Cash?
No, yeah, I muted myself. Okay. It's fine. I was gonna say that's exactly how the books are. That's why we say that the TV show is better because it actually follows like the books, like because in the series they do go from home to home to home, like they're in a different place each time. So yeah,
I'm just like
that's what Nikki was saying.
Right. So I'm just like, just for like one show, just change it just a little bit and keep them in the same house for a little while longer. Because as soon as I get attached to the guardian, they're gone. I'm just like,
well, that's
that's the whole point. That's the whole point. So you're gonna feel like that when you read the books or watch the show, because that's how he created it to be.
So it's like, I'm not watching any more of this.
But no, my favorite one was like the crazy lady who lived in a tower. She like wouldn't touch the stove. She wouldn't like.
Shout out to Afrae Woodard, who is actually from my hometown of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street. Woo woo.
Okay, but she just cracked me up, and she kept correcting everyone's grammar. I was like, oh, she would be correcting me 24/7.
Oh, grammar Nazi people annoy me.
Now, see, I made your fun toilet.
But it's so awesome because her doing that makes the episode and the book like so dope. Like, because have you finished that episode?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, right. Her being a grammar Nazi is like super duper important, and I love it. I love it.
And then he's just like, this doesn't make sense. You wouldn't write this. And they're like, it's Aladdin. No, you don't understand. Like, it's not her.
don't know. I think it would get on my nerves.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend Lauren watching it. It's not something she would watch.
I would just be screaming at the TV. But Nick, you probably called it. How I finished Avatar: The Last Airbender, and in the scene when Zuko meets back up with his grandpa, I started crying.
Aww, I warned ya.
I started crying at a TV show. I'm like, yep.
Thank you for spoiling it for me because I just started season 1. Gosh, thank you.
No.
That's why I don't want to spoil the show.
So here's the thing. That's why I was saying, like, with the books are very, like, the books have been out for a long time in comparison to, like, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, Lemony Snicket's books were like a cult like thing when I was a kid because of how the way he did the English language and teaching kids vocabulary words. Like, it was a very, very big thing. So that was the only reason I said it for that. I was like, I think everybody knows how this story goes. Like, kids, on the other hand, maybe not. But all of us are older and have, like, read these books from, like, childhood and stuff.
Well, some of us.
Not us, the kid. I mean, what?
Yeah, but you're also the baby of the group. Like, you're almost a whole decade younger than me. Like, they came out when I was, like, 12. Like, they came out before I was 12. So you were 2 years old.
I came across them in my school library.
I said before I was 12.
I know how old I was then. We'll talk about it. Y'all don't know my age. Y'all think y'all know my age. Y'all don't know it.
I know that you are younger than
me. Based on how you act, or
what? I just said I'm going in Avatar mode.
All I know is you said you were 22. On the fact that you're 22, that's almost a decade younger than me. So going off of what you said at being 22, that's what I'm going off of. But also off of the fact that like, I know those books came out before I was 12 because I was in the middle of reading the series when I was 12 years old. So you would have had, unless you were closer to my age, you wouldn't have been born.
I was born. That's all I was saying.
In a land far, far away.
Whatever.
But now I have an unbiased opinion of, like, unpopular opinion of them making the last Airbender in live action, because I like the idea that they're gonna make it an hour episode instead of half-hour episodes, so they can, like, explore the character stories more. But I'm just gonna miss the animation. The animation's so pretty.
Agreed. And I'm also worried about how they're gonna do tall. Because live action blind characters never turn out well.
No, they're gonna pick someone that can see to play a blind character.
Mm.
Yeah, everyone I know says that the live action is awful.
Oh, the movie sucks. Don't even watch that.
Everybody I know that's a fan of the series says that the movie is awful. But everyone I know who's seen the movie and not watched the series thinks the movie is good.
Of course.
And they haven't seen the actual good stuff.
They don't have anything to compare it to. But I mean, that's what they did when they made the Netflix series for Daredevil. They picked an actor that was sighted to play a blind character. And
they did that with the movie too.
Yep. And it doesn't look genuine.
No, it doesn't.
So for the record, A Bad Beginning came out in 1999.
Oh, wow.
Sure, I make me feel old. I'm not having this.
But
that's what I said. I knew I was like 9 years old when it came out. So, like, I knew I was a kid.
Right.
I was a baby.
I told you were a baby. I knew you were a baby. Like, I knew it.
Hard to tell.
I just want to get guilty for a little bit longer, see how long I get it.
No, you weren't gonna guilt me because I was like, even it, like, I know he's not less than 15 years younger than me. Like, I know that.
Right.
Like, I know he's not that. So I knew that much. Like, I know you're not 14. So, like, I knew that much.
We only 8 years apart. That's it. Just 8.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, if I was 9, I knew you were a baby.
Right.
That's fine, said make us all feel old. I'm a decade between us. It's fine. I'm just gonna go in my corner.
I think it is an actual decade between y'all. I think it is an actual decade because I'm born in 90 and I know y'all are born in the 80s.
Yeah, 88.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to feel older, there's Owen Monroe. I'm just saying, like, that's the
Owen Monroe is proud of the fact that she's a teenager and will gladly tell us her age and not try to make us figure out how old she is. So we got to guess and play guessing games. So, there's the difference there.
You know what? There are people in the comments saying some stuff, and I think we should get.
Leo says, yes, it is atrocious. And Shelby says they can make a live action remake, but not a continuation of the animated series. I know Korra is a continuation, but I mean with the original characters.
No, Korra doesn't count.
And the creator said that they have no plans of going back and continuing the series and animation. That if they did ever go back to it, they would tell a different story.
Well, here's the thing. Originally, they did have a script for Book 4. And then they decided to scrap it to make the movie.
That's just sad. I want season 4. The horrible garbage out the movie. Yeah, the creator her saying how like Midnight Shyamalan went to them and like wanted their opinion on the universe and the characters, and then like just
that was the first mistake going to him.
But then he didn't take anything that they gave him. Like, this is my movie, I'm gonna do it my way, and it failed.
Yeah, that was a mistake. People learn by now not to let him be in charge of movies.
I have so many feelings about M. Night Shyamalan. So many different feelings about that man. So many.
Are you still talking about anime?
M. Night Shyamalan is a like a director, right?
Yeah, a crappy director.
Yeah. He directed the live action movie of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Well, you showing your age again. You showing your age.
Here's the thing. I don't know anything about like anything animated related. So
this isn't animated. M. Night Shyamalan is like famous for like that Bruce Willis movie. For like he's like a very big like thriller horror type of movie person. It's supposedly what he's good for, but most of his movies are not like that. So his movies aren't all animated like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you showing your age because we all the M. Night Shyamalan. Like, yeah.
Put it in a private time and look them up. I don't do thriller and all that stuff.
I'm pretty sure you've seen his movies though. Like most people have, because he had like a little cult following too. Like it was a time frame where he was making movies like back to back to back. Like it was a real thing.
And I feel like that's probably why they went to him at the time, because they're like, at the time we were doing well, he'll do this justice, and that.
Well, he didn't do the research on.
Nick, I like Shelby's comment. I need the Zuko mother arc. That probably made me cry too.
Wait, what's the question?
Shelby writes for, I need the arc of Zuko's mother.
Oh,
I'm trying to spoil it for Shay.
If she wants to message me, I can tell her that arc. I know it.
Because they explore it in the comics, right?
Right. But I'm not to say on here for Shay.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. I told you I'm bad about spoiling things. We talked about this earlier. Laura, can you read this book for me? Okay. Here's how the whole book happened.
So he did Unbreakable, Split, The Sixth Sense, Glass, Signs, The Visit, The Village, The Happening, The Last Airbender, Lady in the Water, After Earth, Wide Awake, Praying with Anger, Stuart Little. Like, she's all that. She's all that. Like, he's done a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, you've seen his movies without realizing it, because the man was making movies.
Okay, so I know Stuart Little like the back of my hand. I love all the movies. It was my ish. I cried when Stuart Little was in the little car and crashed. And I was like, we're not about to go through this. I was in my feelings. I really was.
Okay, movie.
Huh?
So
Dear Lord, it's okay.
it was split, that movie, when that dude had, like,
Yes.
I only seen like the commercials. I haven't watched it because like I was like, this looks a little bit too intense.
It is such a good movie. Such a good movie. Like, honestly, so I was not a fan of The Happening. I was definitely not a fan of The Village. Both of those really pissed me off. Those both really pissed me off. Let's see. Split, The Sixth Sense. I haven't seen Glass yet, and I want to see Glass because I've heard really good things about it. So,
yeah, I went.
Like the concept had like it had potential to be a really really good like suspense thriller movie, and then when you watch it, you're like, wait, this is it? Like,
Yeah, it's more hype than what it actually is.
Yeah. I should put the same one. Oops.
You know.
Man, what is that comment? Hi, Sylvia. Sylvia joins us.
hey.
Apparently, he did the double too.
I have to check that one out. I haven't seen that one.
Which one?
The Devil. I haven't seen Devil.
Shannon's laughing at all of us. I didn't do anything. I'm innocent.
Oh, swear, you're not innocent. Nice try.
But that's what Sid said. He wanted us to believe him. So why can't you believe me?
I don't believe either one of you.
It is too early to be attacking me like that. I haven't done anything wrong today at all. I've been on my best. I've been on my bestest behavior
so far. You haven't done anything yet that we're aware of.
Wow.
I had coffee, so it's gonna happen.
What, Dallin?
No. One normal size.
Yeah, your size of normal isn't normal. Figure it out.
Called out.
Oh, your own stream. Damn.
I'm still working on my own coffee from earlier from Dunkin' Donuts. So.
Ooh, what is it? Iced coffee?
Yeah, it was an iced coffee, but this room is so hot the ice melted. It's just a small iced coffee, and I got some flavor to it just to be extra because I thought like their black coffee just would have been nasty. So it's a French vanilla shot with caramel swirl.
What the hell?
Where did you come from yesterday, Laura?
Oh, my sister Michelle posted a link that apparently Dunkin' Donuts is closing 800 of their stores. As long as I keep the one across from my street open, I'm fine. At least they're not closing all the stores.
True.
So we're
Probably
gonna click
the virus.
We gonna click on that comment or not? I want you to read that comment.
What comment?
What?
Read out loud.
Lauren is currently sprinting for a goal of 1 Dr. Pepper. You'd be proud. Wow. I mean, I do like Dr. Pepper. But I drink coffee. Notice I didn't even try and lie and say water.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yep.
There is nothing with that good old filtered water. And yes, this is filtered. I
I was
promise.
to say, aren't you never drinking tap?
Like I said, this one is filtered. I promise this is filtered. It's filtered water.
Let's say
It's
I said
filtered.
Dairy Park on it.
It's filtered water. I promise.
And when the container of coffee is empty, I will drink water. Balance.
Mm-hmm.
You're shaking her out of me.
So, do we want to do outros before we head to the break and get ready for Grayson's stream?
Yeah, I just looked at the time. I can't believe
Time flies when having fun.
That's fast.
Sorry that I distracted you guys. It's what I do best.
No, I'm here for it.
I'm here for these damn Tim Tams. That's what I'm
Okay,
here for.
I'm looking right directly at you, and I'm seeing you eat them, and I'm like, you know what? Now I gotta go to Amazon and really get me some because
And me.
you really chowing down on them. I'm like,
I have a recipe. Make them.
Well, make them.
Like,
I mean, please.
like,
It's too hot. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just melt all of it.
Yeah. Which one of you lovely people, I said lady, sorry.
Said.
I need water. Wants to do their outro.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. Just put me on the spot.
Okay.
I don't even know if I have to wait. What's my outro?
No.
I forgot my whole intro. I forgot my whole outro. Like,
The master of beautiful timers.
oh, thank you. I'll try to put that in there. What's up, everybody? My name is Sid Pack, aka Sid the Kid. I like to write fantasy, or so I say. I've currently been taking a break from making videos because I'm working on some beautiful timers, and I'll be making more. I will be having a collaboration video coming out August 9th. It's the Black Altitude tag. Blah, blah, blah. Get my words in. It was done by Cache, the Naked Firefly, Grayson, and myself. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Don't really have any works out coming for you guys. So just stay tuned for more videos with the update of the Royal Eyes. And that's what I got. Oh, wait, one more thing. The fabulous book, A Hero's Love by Kiera L. Rose is out. You should go buy a copy. If you haven't, please go pre-order Miss Barbara's book, The Final Harvest, which is available on Amazon. It is only $2.99 for your ebook, so quit playing. Go support Black author-tubers.
Support author tubers in general.
That part too.
Nick?
Alright, other nuts. Merry meet everyone. I'm Nicole. I have a YouTube channel called The Blind Mage where I cover magic and self-written poetry. And lately I've been also doing some songs with poetry. I also write fantasy and paranormal. And recently I just got done a book with Lauren called Hunted, The Moral's Just.
And hi, everybody. I'm Cache. I write short stories, poetry, and the occasional blog post. I'm way behind on this 10K day, but I'm going to get it together because we got some more sprints and we got a Midnight Chaos inebriation stream that's happening too. So it's just, I'm getting all the words today. It's just going to happen on the next sprint, on the next stream.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm also messing up these Tim Tams. I got 2 packs that I've been eating out of all day. So if I have a chocolate overdose, I guess y'all will see me when y'all see me.
It'll be so.
That's why I just Lauren said.
You said what now?
What
I
time?
just teach them.
One at a time. Nikki and Lauren.
Sorry. I said that's right. I just teasing everyone.
No, I wanted to remind people what time Grayson's stream started, but I don't remember.
Grayson's stream starts at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, I did have it right. Yes.
Yeah, so it will begin in less than 30 minutes.
Well, thank you everyone for joining me, and thank you to my lovely co-host for helping me out with the stream. And again, my name is Lauren. I write poetry. Yeah, show that awesome book off. Poetry, fantasy, paranormal romance. Like Nicole said, we just finished a book and we're starting a new project. And August is going to be a busy month. I have a video coming out Monday about a writing opportunity for AuthorTube. So stay tuned for that. And join us later for Grace Stream at 3 p.m. Thank you, everyone. Bye!
Bye, guys.